So this is the second video of the little video series that I want to make of building to hopefully the British champs, touch wood. So today plan is just to do some back squats first and then a bit more snatch work. So the goal is to build up to sort of comfortably heavy 3 pause back squat, working on my squat positioning because a bit that I have tight hips, so I need to work on them. And try and get a bit more comfortable in the bottom of the squat because I go knees forwards quite a lot, which limits how far my depth goes down. So lifting in flat shoes, and then once I've done the back squats, going to move on to some snatches. Just going to do build to about 110 just for 1 rep and do probably about 6 sets at that, and then finish off with a few accessories just to finish off, because why not? Got to do your accessories. So let's get started. Hopefully today lighting should be a little bit better. Got a new light up. Did have these before, just haven't put them up because I wasn't filming in the garage. So added them. So hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, you can see me a little bit better. Warming up. So about to do a set 100. Legs are feeling a little bit better today. Like I said in the intro, just hips feel tight a lot of the time, so I try to work on my mobility a bit, get better at stretching after my sessions, and then also adding in those accessories at the end to try and build up that strength and mobility in those hips, so that I don't have any issues in the future. So yeah, do me set 100. Too far back. Over the past sort of 3 years, focus has been CrossFit. So my goals with weightlifting have just been to maintain. So 140 has basically been my maintenance weight when it comes to pretty much everything. So I build to 140 cleans, I front squat up to 140. I back squat up to 140, and it's kind of like my comfortably heavy. Like I will go over it every now and then, but it's a weight that's challenging but helps maintain. So it's always the weight where I get to, I'm happy, but now with this sort of trying to build back up again, I need to start getting used to pushing a bit past that 140 mark, and hopefully try and get 160, 170 at least for the back squat as my comfortable to do. So yeah, so another warm up set at 140 then. So this is first working set. So 3 lots of 3 pause back squats at 150. See how it goes. Hopefully well. So focus whilst I'm doing these is trying to get as much speed out of the bottom as possible. So positional work, great for building that strength and mobility in the bottom position, but if you're just standing up out of it with no purpose, it doesn't help build that explosive drive out your squat. So the goal whilst I'm standing up, is to think about moving as quite fast as I can. So even if it doesn't move that fast, I'm thinking about trying to stand up with speed every time. Whew. Third one's spicy every time. Because I'm nice to myself, We'll do one at 160, just for fun. Just for funsies. Alright, snatching time. Time for the fun stuff. Getting into snatching now, so plan is build up to 110, you get between 4 and 6 reps at that. Nice and consistent. The goal is consistency, so that's what I'm trying to work on, is making sure that that sort of is kind of 85% mark. If you do the maths right, that is feeling as smooth and as comfortable as possible. Seems I only have less than 3 weeks now to try and get my numbers back up and feeling good, ready for a competition. Yeah, and then I'm away for a week in the middle, so that means that it's actually 2 weeks of prep to get there. But whilst I'm away, I'll still do bits, but I doubt I'll have access to a barbell, so it'll be a lot of accessories, a lot of plyometrics, things to try and increase power, and then probably stuff like handstands, handstand push-ups, press-ups to build up some shoulder strength and stability up there. And yeah, for the squats and the legs, plyometrics, lots of jumping around, trying to get the most out of the power in my legs. Right, let's keep warming up. This is first rep per 100. Joys of lifting in a garage is you're a bit limited with space, and basically I'm not allowed to drop it. So either make the lift or die trying to get them back on the drop pads so they don't make a hole in the floor. We were complex in 100 the other day, so 100 should be nice and comfy. Well, that went well. Start the joys of getting used to lifters again. Just feels a bit weird when you've been lifting in flats for 3 years, and even then still didn't lift in lifters that much, but they do help, so I am going to use them. To 110. Ooh. Ooh. Let the weight on the first pull get my head a little bit then. Feet didn't move anywhere, which is a bad habit of mine, but made the lift, so that's good. Bit better. Okay, on to the toes again. Just getting used to the lifters. Just tilt you a little bit further forwards than I'm used to. So it's hard to battle every time to keep it back. Let's get him into my squat bit though. It's always an infamously good idea. One more set! So, upped it to 115 for the last one. Just for a bit of fun, just to test myself a little bit. Good aim. Good aim. Slightly forwards, everything was locked out. Try one more time. Try one more time. Same again. Joys of lifting. Mind the dogs. As soon as a little bit of doubt gets in your head, normally something goes wrong. And for me today, I don't want to throw it behind me because I just have a brick wall behind me. So I'm playing a little bit safe, I think, and in my head, just keeping it a bit further forwards so that I don't throw it behind me, and then that's what's making me miss them lifts. But to be fair, I'm happy with that. 4 good reps at 110, 2 slightly not so good reps at 115, but confidence builders. That's what I like to call them. People like to think fails are a bad thing. I think fails are a learning experience.